All right, guys, so I came in early today because I heard about this trade we got in, this bin of DS and 3DS games. So I came in, I started taking it apart, and I literally had to stop what I was doing to record this because there's some pretty crazy stuff in here, and I don't think we realized the magnitude of what was in here when we took this trade in. So I wanted to record this just so we can have proof that this trade actually happened, because this is kind of insane. All right, so I began like anybody would, was pulling some of the consoles off the top. My manager who took the trade in actually told me that last minute the lady said, oh, I also have this, and pulled a white Japanese Vita 2000 out of her pocket and said, here, and threw it into the bin after the deal was already done, after the money had already exchanged hands. Even I think her boyfriend even said something like, are you sure you're just going to give that to them for free? And she goes, yeah, I don't want it. I don't want to have anything to do with it. And she threw it into the bin. Kind of crazy. White Vita 2000, Japanese, I'm assuming, because I don't know if we got this color in the US, but there's a 32 gig memory card inside. That alone is like 40 or 50 bucks. White Vita 2000, Animal Crossing, Seafoam, 2DS. They were obviously Animal Crossing fans because I found, so the first thing I opened was 3DS case, Pokemon White version 2, Super Princess Peach, 3 different Harvest Moon games, and an Animal Crossing game. So I was like, well, White 2 and Super Princess Peach, that's kind of crazy. There's a custom Dragon Ball Z Game Boy Advance. There's a red DS Lite, and then just 4 Vita games. The Persona Golden was inside of the Vita. So I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. And then I grabbed out my first stack, and another Harvest Moon game, some Professor Layton's, a Devil's Survivor, Mario DS, just some DS games. And I was like, okay, those are cool. Second stack, I pulled out 3 GameCube games, including a super minty complete in box Zelda Collector's Edition and a really minty Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. The Harvest Moon is missing manual and it's in the wrong case. But I was like, okay, some GameCube stuff, that's cool. And then I reached back into the box to pull out my next stack, or my first stack of games, and I realized that every single game in this stack that I grabbed was factory sealed, including RPGs, Atlas games, Square Enix games, Smash Bros, Zelda, a Yokai Watch 2, Mario Maker, World Ends With You, all factory sealed. I kind of realized at that point that I should probably start recording to see what else is in here, because this bin, as you can see, is nearly double stacked. There's Metroid Samus Returns Special Edition in here. It is not sealed, but it does have a seal. Oh wait. It has a sealed soundtrack and a sealed game inside. So technically it is sealed. This outer box might not have been shrink wrapped, or it might have been opened because it does have some creasing on it, but contents are sealed. That's wild. We're gonna make piles here. That's our sealed pile. That's our non-sealed pile. What else do we got? Final Fantasy Explorers. I don't know what that is. Story of Seasons. Monster Hunter Stories. Virtue's Last Reward. Didn't we find one of those sealed a second ago? Etran Odyssey Untold. A unsealed copy and a sealed copy. They obviously were fans. They bought one to play and one to leave sealed. So these are all open, but those are good. RPGs, Fire Emblem Birthright, Animal Crossing, New Leaf, Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer, Devil Survivor Overclocked, Soul Hackers, I know that's a good one, Metopia, Ever Oasis. So there's a pretty good pile. Those are all 3DS, and those are all DS. Oh man. Factory sealed Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney and Radiant Historia, both sealed. I'm trying to like not dig out all the good stuff. Persona Q, Nintendogs and Cats, and Shimagami Tensei Apocalypse, included inside Metal Emblem set. Is that in there? No, it's. Excuse me. That's not in there. Those are open. More open games here. More sealed games here. Mario Party Island Tour sealed. Gunvolt Striker Pack unsealed. Oh, there's a Radiant Historia Perfect Chronicle, like collector's edition. The game is on the bottom, it looks like. Didn't we find? Oh, we found the Radiant Historia DS. This is 3DS. So this one is used, but that's a cool set. Let's see, let's put it with the GameCube stuff. There's another Etrian Oasis. I don't even know how to say that. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Don't destroy me. That one is opened. Yes, it does have the stuff inside, the extras, but there's even some Switch stuff in here. Has Been Heroes, Disgaea 5, Mario Odyssey, Doom. We got some Vita stuff, got some Switch stuff, got some DS, got some 3DS. Oh man, sealed collector's edition, Alliance Alive, sealed. Oh, some more sealed collector's editions. The Final Fantasy theater game, Curtain Call with music CD sealed. Devil Survivor 2 Record Breaker sealed. What else we got in here? A couple of Zelda games, Spirit Tracks, Phantom Hourglass, both used, but great games. Oh man. SMT Strange Journey. I think this is a pretty good one. That one's fully complete. That's a good one. Oh, Dragon Quest 9. I know that one used to be big. I don't know if it's still crazy. Advance Wars, Dual Strike. These piles are getting bigger. 4 more used games. Harvest Moon, Sunshine Islands, Golden Sun, always good, Lost in Blue, and more Nintendogs. I mean, this is a crazy haul. Oh, wait, those were all DS games. Those go in that pile. So we have, I mean, that's all DS and 3DS so far. And then this is all sealed. Oh, we're about to add more to the seal pile. These 4 games are all sealed. Rune Factory 3, Animal Crossing Wild World. I don't know what is up with this 999. I've gotten 4 copies of this game sealed in the last like 2 months. And then Harvest Moon DS, cute. All right. Okay, let's see what else we got. 2 more sealed and an open one. So we have an open Final Fantasy Ring of Fates. Put that in the DS pile. Whoo! Suikoden DS sealed. Rune Factory sealed. Looks like they ordered this one from Amazon. That looks like an Amazon label. That sucks because I have to try to remove that without damaging the seal. Sealed 3DS game, Legend of Legacy, sealed, another Amazon order. Looks like Final Fantasy 3, Chrono Trigger. Oh, does it have all the goodies? Yep. Insert manual. Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy 3, and Final Fantasy Echoes of Time. Those are crazy. Just to get these kind of games complete in box is one thing, but then to get this many games sealed on top of that, that's why I see 2 more sealed games. I'm just going to grab them out of the middle here. Kingdom Hearts Recoded and 358 by 2 Nights. Looks like both from Amazon as well. I'm gonna have to get the blow dryer out and try to get some of these labels off carefully. But more sealed games. Let's just keep grabbing stuff. Big Brain Academy. That one goes back there. WarioWare Touch. Sorry, I threw Big Brain Academy. I have too many of those. Elite Beat Agents. I know at one point this game was like way up in value. I don't know if it's still crazy or not. And so was Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. That's another good one. This pile is getting massive. I think that's the end of the regular DS stuff. Everything else I see is 3DS. There is one PS1 game, and of course it's Final Fantasy VII. If you're gonna have one PS1 game, it should be either Metal Gear Solid or Final Fantasy VII. It does have the manual inside. It's the greatest hits version, but still a cool PS1 game to have. Let's just grab a pile. There's one sealed game, Mario and Luigi Paper Jam, sealed, and then there's some more open games. Yokai Watch 1, Ocarina 3D, Xenoblade Chronicles 3D, and oh wait, this Luigi's Mansion has a seal on the outside, but it's not wrapped. This might be one of those GameStop seals where they're like, oh, it's new, and then they put a sticker on it. I don't know if I like that, so whatever. I'm gonna put it in the new pile for now, but it'll probably get opened because that's not a real seal. All right, so these are 3DS games here. All right, what else we got? All open. SMT4, Kirby Planet Robobot. There we go. Tales of Abyss, Mario Party Top 100, and Triforce Heroes Zelda. And I mean, just checking them as I go through because, you know, my manager that bought this trade, she said, I didn't even check the cases to see if there was games in them. The lady had such a good price that there was no reason to. And I was like, well, if they're all empty cases, we're in big trouble. She was in a hurry. There was a lot of stuff going on yesterday. We're doing a fair and multiple events. There's 2 more sealed games, and every pile I pull out has sealed games in it. And it's just wild to find this many sealed games. There's literally 1/3 of all the games are sealed right now. That's crazy. Another Theater Rhythm game, sealed. Tamagotchi Life, sealed. Resident Evil Revelations, Monster Hunter Ultimate, Bravely Default, and Rune Factory 4. Those got GameStop stickers on them. So like this was like Rune Factory 4 new, and they probably got it like this because they sold it to them as new even though it wasn't new because that was their display copy. Story of Seasons. Our 3DS pile is getting large. We still have a whole nother row in here. It's crazy. These 2 games are stuck together. I need to do that carefully. Let's do that again. Is that the same? No, it's a different Story of Seasons. Another Story of Seasons game. Another sealed game, Stella Glow. I know that's a pretty good one. Atlas game. Lord of Magna. These are heavy games. Ultimate NES Remix, sealed. Cave Story 3D. I know at one point this was crazy hard to find. I don't know if it still is. That one's not sealed. And then the Yoshi's Woolly World is sealed, and there's a Mario Party Star Rush that's stuck to it. So I need to... Oh, I see what happened. They tried to remove the security sticker from the back of the sealed Yoshi's Woolly World, probably like a Target or something, and it was sticky, so it stuck to the back of or to the front of the. So Mario Party is unsealed. Yoshi's is sealed, but I don't want to put that on top of anything because I don't want it to stick to something else. So I'm going to lift up this pile very carefully and put it at the very bottom so it doesn't stick to anything else. These piles are getting so big, I don't even know if you can see me over top of them anymore. 2 more sealed games, Superstar Saga and New Super Mario Bros. 2. These are both the regular versions, these aren't like the international versions or anything like that. These are all original releases. Oh, Coda Princess sealed. That one I know is pretty hefty. Fantasy Life. Mario and Luigi Dream Team, Kirby Triple Deluxe, and Kingdom Hearts 3D. These are all unsealed. One more sealed one here, Bravely Second, and then two more unsealed, SMT Strange Journey Redux and the 7th Dragon 3. Pile's getting big. We got 4 games left. There's another Yokai Watch 2. This one's open, so there was a sealed one and an open one. This is Style Savvy Trendsetters. There's a sealed Kingdom Hearts Fates Conquest and a sealed Kingdom Hearts Echoes. I said Kingdom Hearts. Fire Emblem Fates and Fates Conquest and Fire Emblem Echoes. And then there's a Pokemon Ruby at the very bottom of the bin. That's it for the bin. There's a bunch of trash in there. But is it a real Pokemon Ruby? Oh, it looks real. Oh, it's got a stamp on it. Yeah, that's a real copy of Ruby. I always get thrown off when you find Pokemon games in these bootleg cases. Never trust them, because that's how they ship you the bootlegs from China. But if you have the stamp on there, it's got the right foiling, the Nintendo logo is correct. Yeah, this is authentic. That's crazy to find that on top of everything else. We had these 3 special editions all sealed. We had this one not sealed. We had these Switch and Vita games. These GameCube games. I'm going to lose the whole stack right now, and then it's going to be hilarious. A Final Fantasy PS1 game, a GBA, a DS Lite, a Vita, a 2DS, Pokemon White, Princess Peach, and a few other loose DS games, and a Pokemon Ruby. All of this in one bin. It's nuts. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know, like, value-wise, what to say about this. I might just have to add them up, ching them as we go. I'll put a total number up here. It's kind of crazy.